Okie dokie, this is attempt number 2 for me to do the Iron Man challenge. Because the first one I kind of screwed up somehow and was not screen sharing. So that was a wasted hour. But it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to get underway for doing this. This character has got to get to level 10 or higher, and I need to log out and officially register him. But this is, like I said, this is going to be my actual go for this. The first one I kind of screwed up somehow and was not screen sharing. So that was a wasted hour. Let's do it. And I'm sorry about that. Apparently, I was getting some kind of feedback from YouTube. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, pick a quest. Let's go. I'm actually on a normal server for me, not a server where I have no characters and no nobody. That was done just to be sure that I wouldn't have to worry about lagging. So please excuse the fact that there seems to be no one around. When last time, for about the first 10 minutes or so, there were clearly people here. But if anyone wants to log in and say hello, I am, as you can see right there, RT Iron Man, and I am on Shadow Council. Just in case you want to come say hi. And I checked the rules earlier just to make sure, that I'm not somehow messing up. So hopefully everything goes well this time. And oh look, that dude right there, Good Fat Candle. That is the rarest one I was looking for earlier. All right, I got me a bag. Happy for that now. Yeah, I checked the rules to make sure, and hopefully, actually, you know what? I'm going to check my live stream right now just to make sure, because the last time I did this, if y'all remember, what happened was there was some kind of issue, and only the first 11 minutes actually showed. So I'm going to check using my phone right now. So I'm sorry if you get some kind of weird loud feedback. Let me see. Yep. I'm good. I'm showing up. Okay. So, get back to this. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure, that this is actually being recorded, and everyone who wants to watch me gets to watch me, and everyone who wants to make fun of me can make fun of me, and so on. But it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's a little earlier than I've been doing, like model walkthrough videos. So I may play a little longer. I'm going at least until level 10. And since I have to go something like 100, yeah, I have to go to level 100. I am going to try and aim for maybe 10 levels a day. I'm going to try at least every day that I actually make an effort at it. So it's going to be 10 levels today, and if I try tomorrow, 10 levels, and so on. And there's not going to be any guarantee I will make 10 levels. So, don't hold me to that exactly. But I am going with only what I get in these initial areas. And if I pick anything up along the way, or I come across something from a vendor, I'm going to get that. Because I'm pretty sure that is within the rules. And if you will give me just one moment, I need to do something real quick. I'm sorry. I want to make sure that if anyone on BattleNet messages me, that I can give them the link to this. So just please give me a few minutes. I want to make sure that if anyone on BattleNet messages me. Okay. Sorry about that. And this is my good friend Martha right here. And this individual. There we go. Martha's a good friend. She really is. She's you see that? See that? Like I was saying, she's such a nice person. She is. I've known Martha for a few years now. The guild that I lead probably wouldn't exist without Martha. I just don't think she's aware of that. We know, of course, now that she can go back and watch this. She'll be aware. But she's a good friend, and if she was not doing her own thing, I'm sure she would be watching. But by do her own thing, I think she is doing what I like to call wiggling, which is just everything she does. Isn't that right, Martha? Actually, you can answer that question whenever you watch. But we both know you're going to. Well, yeah, it's 2:10. I'm at least halfway through with this. Let's see, 3 armor versus 3 armor. I look 2, I look 5. Put that one on. It's actually kind of tough to figure out exactly what I need for this, because there's no way that any of this was all planned out. It's going to get me a cloak and a bag. Ooh, excuse me. I'm probably going to have to take a little bit of a break here a little bit and go get some water, because I did not get any before I started like a dumbass. Sorry, look at my phone. I know, pay attention, get back to leveling. You know, while I'm sitting there doing this, I'm trying to figure out uh, roughly how long it's going to take me. Danny has been leveling a character, a little baby druid, and she started yesterday. Now, of course, she's using BOA gear. She's not, doing this with just what she loots and what she gets as initial question ones. But she got 1 through, I think, 20 in 3 hours or so. And I never really realized it would take that long. But that's with, BOA gear. I don't get that. And I probably wouldn't even use it if I did, because that would be cheating. Although, I did have a thought, and I have to go ahead and admit this, that I had this particular thought. But to be able to register this character for the official Iron Man challenge uh, on WoW challenges, with the website WoW challenges, I have to be level 10 because they have to get access to my armor information. And I had this very, very, very sincere thought for a little bit that I could just log in and use some BOA gear and power level really quick, and no one would ever know. Except, of course, I would know. And ultimately, my conscience got the best of me, and I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheat. Because that would be cheating. I'd also kind of like to get in, like a guild. But I don't think there are any that are set up for Iron Man challenges on this server, or really any server, because the rules are still set up for guilds that had levels. And it says you can never be, you can't be in a guild higher than level 1. Unless it's a officially a Iron Man build. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, if I'm not using BOA gear, then why use guild credits, right? I mean, it's just going to level me faster. And since this is supposed to be a challenge, I don't see why I would want to reduce that. I'm level 5, and I should be closer to level 6 when I get done here. I'm going to go the exact same game plan as the last time. What I mean by that is I'm going to do these quests. Yeah, I'm on this quest, and I'm going to go to Stormwind and do the low-level quests that are there. Let's see, if I could, I would equip some of this stuff. Let me see, can I do this? I can. It's enough on armor. That's enough on armor. So is that. I don't have any gloves, so I am sorry, quest rewards that I just rendered. I'm actually trying to remember back to when I started playing back during Burning Crusade. I remember, one of the most important stats I was told to get on gear, particularly while leveling as a new player, was armor. So I'm gonna try and do that. Whenever I come to a vendor that sells, like for right now, sells. See, those are exactly the same as what I just bought. But whenever I come to a vendor that sells cloth, leather, whatever I can get, I'm going to try and upgrade my gear a little bit. Get some more armor. The only issue I really have is I'm not sure if the Iron Man challenge will take off for this or not. Because I know I'm not supposed to have any lifts. But you can't really help it since you now get goods at your level. Not a whole bunch of them, but just certain little lifts. They don't apply, and I can get up. Just because I have it doesn't mean that I'm going to show up and be applied to this. I'm good on that end. Also, for anyone who's wondering why I'm just randomly killing these things, I'm actually trying to grind a little bit of extra XP. Old timey strategy, whenever you played always helps to get a little bit of, yeah, it always helps to 15, 17, 17, 17. Anyway, it always helped to kill the extra mob because you had to. In fact, the way that questing was set up, um, way back when, let's see, what can I buy? Rough leather vest. And I don't have enough money to get that. Oh, yes, I do. Can't get that. So I'm just trying to get a few little upgrades here and there. So now I know roughly what I can get. Because you need all these things. You need little pieces of gear, with extra bonus armor and stuff. Also, excuse me, I am checking just to make sure, again, that the video is still playing. So I'm sorry if you hear this on my phone. I have to make sure, for seriously, I really have to make sure. Because, again, yep. Okay. Anyway, earlier, I still don't know what went wrong, but somehow the screen share stopped working 11 or 12 minutes in. And I played for about an hour, or a little more than an hour. I think about an hour and 10 minutes or so. And I didn't realize it was messed up, until right near the end. And when I realized that it was obviously too late. So I could not go back and fix it. I don't think there are any vendors who sell cloaks. I just realized that. So I'm probably stuck with this one unless I pick one up while I'm running around. Also, while I'm here, Stormwind, I'm going to run over here to the auction house just to see what's put up. Just, see what might possibly be available. Miscellaneous. See, those would be good, except I don't really have any use for them. Check back. Okay, nope, not any better than what I have. You see everything else above that. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing. I don't think anyone puts a whole lot of white gear on the auction house anymore. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, none of that. Otherwise, I would have snapped that up right there. I really would have. I would have just grabbed that. Yes, I know it's boring watching me play on the auction house. I'm sorry. And we'll get better. But yeah, on the way. Alright, there's a good vote for level 20. Level 3, 11. Okay. That's a fun little axe bike. At least it's not like it was earlier. The first attempt, I was on the server dollar on. But yeah, I was on server dollar on, and I lagged something fierce. And I think it was probably because of the number of people who play there. You know, nothing against the server, even though I got a little angry, and I probably said a few things I shouldn't have. Made a few jokes about some people who were talking in trade chat. Then again, who doesn't make jokes about people in trade chat? But you see, ours is kind of quiet here, so it is what it is. Much quieter server, you know. Less people to cause server lag. Also means less people to deal with as I level on these zones. Like for example, the attempt earlier. Uh, had a problem with getting quest mobs because there were so many people doing the quest. So what level can I get? I have 32. Okay. Kind of fun ahead, I'm sorry. I know it's boring, but what am I gonna do? This really is a lot like being a brand new player again. which is why earlier I wanted to try for a server where I did not know anybody and I had no access to go for anything else. Like anything I needed, I would have to earn it entirely on my own. But the sole reason that I changed that is just to uh, be able to avoid a lot of people. Also, I think instead of going for 10 levels a day, what I'm going to do instead is aim for an hour a day. And I'll try and pick a decent time. I'm going to try really hard when I do this to lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. To pick a point in time where it's a reasonable hour. That way I'm not doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning or so. I think part of it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But I think a good chunk of this is going to revolve around me figuring out a decent sleep schedule if I'm going to go for an hour a day, because I have to do everything. I have to do everything I need to do around the house every day has to be done, and I have a bunch of characters I'm still trying to get through Draenor content because I got lazy and only had the one for the longest time. Hey, excuse me. And that one, of course, has oh my goodness, all their garrison stuff that I need to do. I need to do garrison stuff on every other character, and it's kind of a hassle. But it's not overly difficult, to find time where I can do something like this. Usually early in the morning for me. But if I'm going to go an hour a day, or decide to go back to the initial idea and go 10 levels a day, I'm damn sure going to need to coordinate time. But I'm going to shut up for a while. No offense, to wonderful people that are watching me, whether they're watching me live right now or you're watching later. But I think the more I stop and talk, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I think the more I actually stop and talk, or actually the more I talk, period, the less interested I seem to be in actually accomplishing anything. And it's getting to be late/early, so it's 2:34, and I've been doing this for about 34 minutes. Yeah, about half an hour right now. So if I'm going to aim for an hour a day, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to aim for an hour a day. I've got about 20 minutes left. I just keep saying to myself, you can do it. You can do it. Look at that, another rare spawn. That should give me another bag. And a level. Let's see, yep. Give me a bag, alright. Oh, there, I'm gonna get that one. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy. Kind of dozed off or something. Which means I need to pick a stopping point, and then I'm gonna quit from that. And I think that stopping point is going to be finishing Little Billy's quest train, and maybe on the first quest, and I'm gonna stop when I get back to Gold Tower. And that'll be my stopping point for right now, at least. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm getting something to drink real quick. I was gonna get up and get a glass of water, but I realized, I had a Dr. Pepper right here with me, so get a little caffeine in my system. And I have some Nature Valley breakfast biscuits. I was snacking on earlier. They're lemon poppy seeds, so not exactly the tastiest, but they're not bad. I prefer the blueberry muffin ones. And normally I wouldn't, ever eat anything, while I'm doing a little walkthrough or something like that. But I've got like 15 minutes left to go for this first hour, and I don't want to fall asleep on you guys for myself, because that would be kind of horrible. Now, fall asleep and don't even realize you fell asleep in the middle of all these kobolds and bears and stuff, and they eat me while I'm asleep. But that goes back to the idea of setting a time for doing this. Also, side note, it's June 1st. The year is about halfway done already. And I really don't know where the year went, to be honest. It is just gone by so damn quick. Oh, Grandma still feels new model. That bread. Although, I think when the models were updated, a lot of the older characters, like her, now have a younger appearance. Not that Grandma can't be young, but well, that she had a slightly older looking model. Sorry. I struck my keyboard. That would be good. Alright, level 8. Now I get concussive shot. That'll make it a little easier on me. She made just about 9 silver, so there's a little bit of money. Although with the attempt earlier, I came across a random Blingatron. So the character that I was doing the trial run on, the one that screwed up royally, wound up with nearly 5 gold, and the character wasn't even level 10. Thanks, Megatron. No regrets. I like that commercial, the new Snickers commercial. I think it's Snickers, I don't remember. It's got the female tattoo artist is giving this guy who looks like Rodney Dangerfield on steroids a tattoo, and she misspells it. And it's supposed to say no regrets, and she writes no regrets. And discount Rodney Dangerfield looks over and goes, regrets? She's like, sorry, I was eating a Snickers. Only, not in that very badly done voice. Okay. Vendor, vendor, vendor. Vendor, 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 vendor. And I'm going to call it a night, at least for right now. So, yeah, I will pick up on this and try, for an hour later on today or tomorrow. Just keep checking back on the channel. And if you saw this on Facebook, watch for me to repost it. If you got enough for that on it, be sure to ask me when I'm going to be doing it again. But other than that, thank you for watching. I will talk to all of you either the next walkthrough video, the next portion of me doing the Iron Man challenge, or on the Wednesday show, or the Saturday show. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And have a great weekend, or great week now. It's Monday morning. Yeah, have a great Monday, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.